Hello everyone and welcome back to another full face of DollarTree makeup. I do have a few new things to try today and review, and I am really happy with how the look came out today. Very easy, simple, everyday halo eye. Let's get started. Off camera, I have used the Ageless Studio Shadow Stay Eyeshadow Primer, the Ioni Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. It's a little warm for my hairs, but I love this pencil. And the Be Pure Brow Highlighter. This LaColors Lip Balm is so adorable. It smells like a dreamsicle and is so nice and moisturizing on the lips. Be Pure Glow Up Serum. This is with watermelon extract. This stuff is amazing. Nice glass pump bottle, and it's a good serum. It's very moisturizing and lightweight, cooling on the skin. Highly recommend it. I've been asked several times to talk more about my nails in my videos. These nails is a Sunset Beach manicure, but I love how they came out. I've done a full nail tutorial on these, and they will be linked in the cards as well as the description box. And of course, I'm using the LaColors Nude eyeshadow palette in Vogue. I love this little palette, and I see myself doing many more looks in the future as well. There is a lot of potential with this cute little palette, and I need to pick up more, like some different color stories. I'm taking this shade from the second row, first shade, and it's like a light, upon first look, I always think it's going to be like a light beige, but it's actually a really light pink color. A lot of the shades in this little palette lean warm, and I'm just going to hastily like windshield wiper this, rock it back and forth in my socket against the orbital bone as my crease transition shade. I'm taking this warmer brown in the first row, and I'm going to take this on the same brush. I'm just using a fluffy crease brush that's kind of got a point at the end of it, and it makes it really easy to apply these eyeshadows in the crease and outer corner. But I'm going to apply that brown shade in the inner corner and the outer corner, and this is how we're going to achieve that halo look. So I'm just going to build those colors up. Once I have that, this is the look I'm going for. So I'm going to blend the crease out, and then you're also going to see me go in and add more additional darker brown shade in the outer and inner corner to further blend this out. Halo eyes to me are extremely easy. I'm taking the champagne shade in the second row, very beautiful, just right on my finger, and I'm just going to apply that directly in the center of the lid in between the two darkened areas in the inner and outer corner, and therefore creating the halo eye effect. You could wet this eyeshadow, you could apply it with a brush, you can apply a couple different shimmery shades in there if you want. This is just what I'm doing today. It's super easy. And of course, I'm taking in the first row the Nude eyeshadow. This is probably my favorite shade in the palette. I use this all the time, and I'm using that for my brow bone highlight. It's just a nice matte vanilla shade. I'm taking this on a small eyeshadow brush today, applying it under the brow and blending it down into the crease. Once that's done, the eyes are done for now. So Be Pure Essentially Ageless Blur Face Primer. This is a really nice blurring face primer. I highly recommend this if you are looking for a blur face primer on a budget. This definitely blurs the pores out, and it just kind of like mattifies the skin a little as well. Now, yes, this is not DollarTree, but I really wanted to test this out, and since we're using a lot of other LaColors things today, we're going to use the LaColors Natural Skin Tint, and this was $4.50 at Dollar General. And I got Fair Beige, and I'm applying it with a sponge, and I'm only showing a very short clip of this because I want you to see that I did apply like a foundation type product onto the face, and I want you to see how it worked, how it looks in the end. But I'm saving the full review for next week, so you will most likely see that review on Thursday or Friday of next week. I can't wait to share it with you. I will let you know right now, I am really enjoying this skin tint. Next up, I'm using the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer. Once again, this product is one of my tried and true right now. I absolutely love the application of this. I love how it is lightweight but has high coverage. It doesn't settle in my fine lines. I love it. The Ioni liquid blush in soft pink. Now I am doing things a little out of order. Normally I would do my bronzer, blush, then highlighter, but I'm working with cream products today, so we're not going to do that. We're going to apply them before we apply any other powder. I've used this blush in the past. It's fantastic. I've done full reviews on this. The blush is amazing, and because we're working with cream products, to apply them on top of the cream products, so no powder products yet. Now this is something new to me. I finally found a highlighter at DollarTree, and this is the Be Pure Glow Up highlighter. The shade is in Sparkling Rose, paraben free and formulated with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. It's in a squeeze tube. You dot the product on your face and blend out. This is a pigmented and very intense highlighter. It's really wowly intense. You can build it up, but if you want a more wearable look, just apply less and blend that out, and you can top it with a translucent powder. It will help tone it down. This shade is a little dark for me, so I could technically use this as a blush or a blush topper because it's really pigmented. Very beautiful rose gold highlighter. It's easy to work with. Don't apply this over powder products. It could become patchy and grab onto the powder. That is why we're applying it only on cream products right now. Slightly messy putting it back into the cap, so I wanted to share that. And I would purchase this again in a lighter shade. This is like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, supposedly, and it does show and highlight textures on the skin. I wanted to share that with you as well. But overall, very pretty highlighter and easy to use. Next up, I'm using the LaColors pressed powder in tan to bronze with. Absolutely love this pressed powder to bronze with or contour. It's a really nice powder. All the LaColors powders are, in my opinion. I love how they apply, I love how they look, and I'm just going to like contour, bronze up my face with this product. It is really, really nice. I love it for fair skin tone. It's so pretty. The Be Pure Essentially Ageless Blurring Pressed Powder. This is a translucent powder, and I'm going to take that on my little velvet powder puff and apply that under the eyes, setting the hydrating concealer, and I love that combination. The LaColors pressed powder in Ivory. Once again, love the LaColors powders. I'm going to use this to set the rest of the face. I love how this looks paired with the skin tint and all the other products. It just helps mattify the skin back down. It sets everything in place, and it always looks really good. It has a real nice finish to it. I'm doing the brown shade that I use in the inner and outer corner on my lower lash line, and I'm going to use the lid, the center lid shade in the inner corner, the shimmery champagne shade there to highlight the inner corner. The Ioni pencil eyeliner, this is in black. It says it's waterproof. It didn't run or bleed outside of the waterline, so I'm happy about that. It says there's no parabens in this. It says it's an intense black, and yes, it is a very matte black kind of eyeliner. Very nice, super pigmented, long wearing. It lasts a few hours without fading, but you will need to reapply. It's a creamy formula and glides on the eye, no pulling or dragging on the eyelids or waterlines. This is one of the best DollarTree eyeliners I've ever tried. It's a great budget eyeliner. It won't replace my LaColors gel eyeliner for best drugstore or dollar store liner, but overall DollarTree liner in general, it is a decent eyeliner and probably one of the best that you'll find there. This Beauty Intuition mascara. It is a plumping mascara, I believe. Once again, in a totally different video, I've done a full review. The brush is really big. The formula is drying out, and after a few hours, this formula does flake a little bit. I haven't noticed any smudging unless I get it on myself, but other than that, it's an okay mascara. Now this LaColors Bold Lash, absolutely love this for the lower lash line. It works fantastic and highly recommend it for your lower lash line. Look how pretty. So that's the finished eyes. Now moving on to lips. This is a tough decision. These are the Be Pure Plumping Glossy Lip Balms. The shades are Watermelon, Magenta, and Plum. These are like those very popular clicky lip products, so another dupe for Dollar Tree, which is really awesome. Here's Watermelon. I'm sharing the shade Watermelon right now. Very beautiful bright pink. And here is Magenta. So a nice very bright magenta shade. These are super beautiful. They are formulated with strawberry and grapeseed oil and Marajuca oil. Probably said that wrong. I'm going to show you that they can get messy if you click out too much product. And this shade here is Plum. So a very beautiful, bright, plummy shade. And you just click the pen 1 or 2 times to dispense the product to prevent excess balm from extracting, as these containers are non-retractable. Which to choose on my lips? I chose Magenta. Such a pretty shade. They're easy to apply. The product glides on and is extremely pigmented. I'm shook at how pigmented these are. Like, wow. Wow. Upon applying the glossy balm, it does move around a lot, so be careful. It can go outside of your lip line. It's very comfortable on the lips, very glossy because of the extreme pigmentation. They do stain the lips, so these aren't long wearing, but if you like lip stains, this is definitely a bonus. That was one of my favorite parts about these, is that I didn't like that it was like moving around and stuff, but after it kind of wore off and it stained the lips, loved it. The plumping, it claims, I didn't feel any plumping properties, like those like tingling sensations or a burning sensation. I didn't notice any plumping in my lips, so I don't know about the plumping claim. I personally don't like the taste of these either. It's not that I'm eating it or licking it, just because of the product moves around and it can kind of seep into your mouth, so I don't like that. Personally, I like these, but I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing them out as they do move so much. I prefer a more matte lip, but that's just me. Overall, they work well, and there's no denying the pigmentation, the neat packaging, and I do hope that they come out with some new shades for fall, because I'm there and I will be purchasing them. They are really nice. Now that we're done with everything, it's time to set our makeup. So I'm using the Mercerie. I guess that's how you say it. Last All Day makeup setting sprays. We are done. Now I'm just sharing a few of my favorite products that I tested out today with the Be Pure Plumping Glossy Lip Balms and that Ioni eyeliner. I hope you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful, and will maybe try these products out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more full face of Dollar Tree makeup. Don't forget to check the description box as well as the cards for additional links and a product list. And thank you so much for watching.